Welcome to the vlog, the video. Welcome. Or welcome back. It is currently January 24th, close to 5 p.m. You can probably tell it is not a nice day out. I am outside of Walmart, an errand that I am begrudgingly about to run. I had no idea it was this nasty out. I knew it was cold, and I knew it was freezing, I knew that it was snowing. I didn't know just on what level, and it is very bad out, especially in terms of wind. Tell me why. I do feel kind of dumb because I'm not necessarily getting anything that like I need. I'm not out of anything. Well, there's a couple of things that are like, you know, getting low, but it's not like a dire need errand run. There's just a few things I've had on my list to get a few like projects done, so I thought I'd stop here, and it's absolutely packed. It's absolutely packed. I'm not lying when I said that I circled this parking lot for probably like 6 or 7 minutes. For like 7 or 8 minutes being like, do I actually want to do this? Do I actually want to go in here? The answer is no, I don't, but I'm going to because I've made it here. Walmart is one of my #1 hated errands. Even just the parking lot. Like right now, I'm so overstimulated, but I need to get this done. I don't need to, but I'm going to get it done. My brain is so chaotic lately, like trying to plan things, organize things. I feel just like really in chaotic energy. So getting out of the house and getting here for me is like a big deal in a positive way. So I don't want to just go home, you know? Oh my God, look, even the cars, the plows. The drive here wasn't actually that busy. Based on traffic, I was kind of like, maybe it won't be that busy out and about because it's so bad out. No, of course, Walmart is on wheels. I miss when Walmarts are 24 hours. Those were the fucking days. It's also mainly wind. A lot of the snow isn't actually sticking. Like I didn't have to dig my car out, but the wind is really bad. So any light powdery snow is just blowing around, which makes it really not fun. First of all, you get soaking wet because it sticks to your clothes. And 2, visibility is not great. So I'm not gonna make this long. And then I'm gonna go back home and stay in my cozy, humble, lovely, protected apartment. It is my safe space, and I'm already missing it. Okay, the main things I'm getting in here, one is going to be lamination paper. There's like a self-adhesive kind, apparently. I, as per my last video, have made up a couple of checklists for cleaning in Canva. I'll show you those in a little bit, but I wanted to print them, and it is a formal checklist, and I love checking things off. Like, it's literally a source of dopamine, so I wanted to be able to check off these lists. I have 3 made. One is like a weekly task, bi-weekly, and then monthly, but I don't want to waste a fuck ton of paper. Even though I recycle, physically recycling in my apartment because it is so small is challenging. I don't have a lot of spots that I can let things build up. And I'm also not gonna put like 2 pieces of paper out in the recycling. Do you know what I mean? I thought, hey, how about I laminate them? Then I can just reuse the one piece over and over again. Did a little Google search. Yes, you can indeed laminate if you don't have a laminator. There's apparently like a self-adhesive one, which is the one that I'm gonna get, that you don't need any kind of other tool for. But apparently with regular lamination paper as well, you can just use a heat source like an iron. Don't quote me on that, but information I learned in case you are curious. Lamination paper, black fabric dye. Oh my God. Hello. Oh, I have wanted to get black fabric dye and dye various blankets, some shirts, clothing items. I'll just do this. I'm just really picky, as I've said 1.5 million times. And even like the main comforter that I use on my bed and the one that I use as like my couch comforter. Yes, I have like a couch comforter, if you know, you know. I would like to dye them black so that it doesn't look like such an eyesore when they're just laid about. I know that sounds crazy, but I've come to learn that if there's any signs of life in my apartment or like anything mismatched with the vibe, the atmosphere, the aesthetic, I hate it. It feels like an eyesore. I feel like I'm staring at it all the time. It feels like there's something off, which I'm aware is not typical. I'm aware that that's a bit extreme. However, it is a thing that in my brain does not go away. I've tried so hard to ignore it. It does not go away. So to combat this issue, I'm just gonna dye things or alter things so that they do match. I don't want to buy new things. I'm really trying to not buy as much. Whole consumerism thing. I don't have a lot of money as is, but I also get very attached to things. Aside from the whole consumeristic trends, overconsumption, like aside from literally all of that, I also get very attached to the things that I own, and I don't want to get rid of them, even at the end of their life sometimes. I'm like, no, it's fine. I can still keep it. In this instance, what I'm talking about, the blanket that I have that I use on my couch, I've had it for a long time. I love the texture. I love everything about it. It's almost like a baby blanket, but like in adulthood. I bring it around with me a lot to be cozy in the apartment. It has a couple of rips from when I've been editing, like I've rolled my chair over it by accident and like ripped it trying to pick it up. It has a lot of imperfections. Some would say, hey, why don't you just donate it and go buy a black blanket? But I don't want to do that because it's still a perfectly good blanket. That's a lot of explanation for nothing, really. Oh, my car left. Cool. So those are like the main two things. But in addition, everyone and their dog has been trying that Greek yogurt Biscoff. Leave in your fridge. Oh my god, it's cheesecake. I doubt it tastes like cheesecake. First of all, as someone who was in the diet culture, tried substitutions, tried so many healthy versions, they rarely taste anywhere near as good as they may look, and they rarely taste as good as the people that have made it or are selling it or whatever are claiming. However, I'm a dairy lover. I love dairy products. I love Greek yogurt as is, and I feel like people are forgetting about cottage cheese. That has much more of a cheesecakey flavor by nature than yogurt does. So I'm gonna try it. I am gonna try it, even though I just shit on it. But I'm gonna try it with cottage cheese. Maybe add a little bit of like vanilla flavoring, sweeten it ever so slightly. And then I am gonna use Biscoff, assuming they have it in here. So I'm gonna grab those things as well. And probably some protein shakes, because they do tend to have them for an okay price here. And just a better selection than the places I typically venture. Those are the things, that's the list. Again, the fact that I came out in this, for this is kind of crazy, but here we are. I'm gonna try to make it quick. I don't want to be here for a long time. I didn't even bring my noise canceling headphones for that reason. Sometimes I can almost get too lost in the sauce, too lost in what I'm listening to, and end up spending way more money than I initially planned, or I'm there for way longer than I initially planned, and I just don't want any of it. So let's time it. How about we time it? Wouldn't that be fun? Starting the errand, we'll say 5, okay? 5 p.m. I'm heading into Walmart. We'll see how long it takes me.
Born of cold and winter air.
That was a bad time. That was a very bad time. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta get my bearings. I can't get over how bad that walk-in was. That was terrible. I had it on my list as well to look for vanilla bean paste. I have like a French vanilla syrup. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that in Walmart. Like that might have to be an order from somewhere, but I'd like to find a vanilla bean paste. Something with real vanilla bean. Because I just don't love artificial vanilla flavor. Okay, I don't have a Stanley, nor am I in that realm, but I have to admit this is the cutest I've ever seen. Come on, that's not. Looking at things, every time I go in aisle, I'm like, ooh, what's new? What are new products? Like, girl, stick to your list. Always get these no sugar added Cozy Shack rice puddings. Actually feel like a really yummy snack. I'm gonna try the tapioca. I'm pretty sure I've had these before, but I don't remember. I'm gonna give them a try. Because I think it'll be like a yummy little different twist, you know? Another go-to. I could just never not get them when I see them. It's actually embarrassing how much toilet paper I go through. Like, genuinely, you would be shocked. It shocks me like every day. Thermal lemonade. Not what I want. Well, that sucks. Not a single black to be found. This is pissing me off. What do you mean I came here for two things and they don't have either? Okay. One way. Let's just go for a second to peek back. What's the hell? Somebody called the Button Girl. They've got a really cute pack for less than $5 at Walmart. They actually have a few cute packs of buttons. Look at these. So cute. Do I go with a dark green? I prefer that over the blue color that it is. No, I should wait until I have the right product. Ooh, that burgundy's kind of nice. Maybe I'll just put that in the cart for now. I had to pick you up for this. Okay, if you know me, if you've known me, especially my personal life for a long time, you know I have a weird obsession with Starry Night. Now, it's not that random that there's a Starry Night thing here, because it's pretty common, but it's on sale, and it's diamond art. I've never done diamond art, but I've wanted to do it for a while to try it. Do I start with a Starry Night? I know it's like really not the rave anymore, but I'm kind of intrigued. Anything Starry Night, I'm like, I think I need that actually. I like collect items, I guess. But going back to the whole stuff department, doesn't always work in my favor. Anyways, I had to take you up to show you that. We'll see what the total is before I commit. However, maybe. My favorite category. I'm sorry. Who's putting out the decorative anal beads? Like, come on, guys. Okay, that's kind of adorable. That is kind of, oh my god. It smells exactly like birthday cake. Okay, I was picking this up to be like, why the fuck is there a baby toy coffee mug? What are we doing? And then I click it.
Cream and sugar in my cup. Cream and sugar, mix it up. A, B, C, delicious.
No, why? Why are we giving babies the tools to become coffeeholics? This is crazy. Like, this is crazy. This is in the same vein, but the coffee mug is way worse. Like this, at least there's skills you can get from playing video games. What skills are you getting drinking coffee? Tell me, because I should have them. That's weird. You cannot tell me that's not weird. Oh, that makes you feel icky. So, the protein shakes that I typically get here are the premieres. They used to have them 2 for $18, it's now 1 for $14, which is fucking crazy because that was like 3 years ago. Never seen chocolate peanut butter. I think it's new, at least new in Canada, so we're gonna give these a try. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck, that was really not fun. That was really not fun. Actually, the shopping, as you saw, went a lot better than I was anticipating. I'm doing this because I have to pee so bad. Oh my god. Whew. I find when I vlog, well, it can be a little overwhelming. Sometimes it makes me feel like I'm with a friend. I don't know, it's like me being out in public turns off, me being vlogger turns on, and I'm able to, I don't know, it's just a big distraction when I'm vlogging out in public. Sometimes I can't get myself to do it, but if I do, I'm able to sort of put it out of sight, out of mind. It's like it's a flow state. I reach a literal flow state. However, that flow state was very interrupted by seeing an old, I can't call it partner by any means. Like, we did not date. I worked with them, liked them so hardcore for a really long time, like a really long time. They did not feel the same way. At least about my personality. We had many a hookup. Just saw him after many, many, many years. Many years. Mission somewhat accomplished. Bladder way too full. Very overfull. I'm gonna go home and relieve it. You can hear the car. I'm sure the audio sucks because it's so freezing out. My car says -10 and it's always inaccurate, as in it's warmer than it usually is. So with the wind chill, I'd say it feels like -20 degrees out right now. Celsius. That is way too fucking cold. Why do I live where I live? I love Newfoundland for a lot of things. Its weather, especially in the winter, is not one of them. I am home. I realized I totally forgot to do the whole like time check when I got back. I'm back, got in the door, put sweatpants on, as you can see. And it is now 6:26 p.m. Not me being out of breath from that. I did check the time when I got back to my car to tell you. I just forgot to let you know, and it was 5:55. So I spent an hour in there. Who was surprised? I'm not really gonna do a haul, but I am gonna put everything away, get resituated to being home, and we will check back in. Hi, little kitty.
She said that
Hi, little girl.
3 times.
Hi.
And that she thought I should know. When she leaves, she hugs me. She's so sad.
Okay, everything is put away, but I thought I would update. I did actually get the Starry Night Diamond Art. Whether we'll do this together or not, I don't know, but I figured I'd update that I did get it. It was $7. $7 for a craft. Really ain't so bad. In the same vein, I also got the die in this wine burgundy color. This is an accent that I have in like a few rooms of my apartment. There's not really theme in terms of colors. It's all just vintage looking. I do like deep, moody sort of colors. Not much here is like bright and pastel, so this is the color. It's a wine, deep burgundy color. I'll show you the blanket. You've definitely seen it in the back of the videos before, but a very long time ago, if I was having like a bad day or wanted some extra comfort, anything like that, and I was watching TV, that's my main form of relaxing, is watching some form of media. If I wanted to be extra comforted and cozy, I would bring out my comforter from my bed and get like super, super tucked in on the couch. And I realized I enjoy it so much that it's like, why not just have a comforter for the couch? I don't know, but I love it. I pretty much live with this thing like near me when I'm home, and I just hate how it looks. I bought it as my main comforter when I lived in the basement of my dad's house, so a very long time ago, probably like a decade ago now. That's crazy. So the colorway is just not my vibe anymore. I don't love the pattern so much either, but I think if it were like a deeper color and it looked less like a variation of colors, but more just a pattern of all the same color in varying shades, if you know what I mean, I think that'd look kind of nice. So I don't know. I'm sure this I will bring you along for at some point. I don't know what I'm doing it, but I just had to buy this today. So necessary for me to leave my house to go buy this today. Anyways, I thought we could also try one of these together. It's the brown sugar bubble tea Oreos. I'm a sucker for anything limited edition, like any like limited flavors, limited treats you can buy places. They get me, that marketing gets me. I hate to say it. So I saw these, obviously had to try. The last time I did this, it was the Selena Gomez collaboration, and those are some of the best Oreos I've ever had in my life, and I'm not exaggerating, they're really good. So let's try these. I did see a video where someone was trying these. I don't remember who. Oh, that smells really good. Here's how they look. It really just smells like a golden Oreo at the moment. The Oreo, I'm gonna have to just bite into it, aren't I? I'm not usually like an Oreo biter, but if you're trying a new flavor, I feel like you have to do that. Yeah. That is very yummy. I thought that there would be more of like a variation of the cream. Like I thought it would look more like milk tea or like bubble tea, whatever. The flavors were really nice. It is very like golden Oreo adjacent. I did see someone when they tried this, they compared it to like a maple flavored cookie. I don't know if I agree with that because I don't always love maple cookies, but I can see where they're coming from. But I think it's more the tapioca brown sugar mixture. Like that tastes very akin to an actual bubble tea. Yummy. I'm gonna feed the kitties because it's their turn to eat. And I'm going to garden, smoke my ganja, my weed, the love of my life. Probably do some editing, some little things around the apartment. I find it takes me a long time to adjust in between events. Like even the fact that I picked this up to film as soon as I did when I got back, that's not typical for me. That is not a usual experience. I usually take a while in between clips or whatever because it takes me a big adjustment depending on the scenario that I'm in. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit and feel like a person again. Hello. It is the next morning, or like the afternoon. It's a little past 2 p.m. Obviously, I'm not in my apartment. I'm at my dad's right now. I printed off my little checklist, feeding checklist, and I brought with me the self-adhesive laminating sheets, and I thought, why not do that here? Hello. You'll get to see firsthand how challenging it is, how user-friendly, maybe not user-friendly. I've never used anything like this before. I think the last time I dealt with anything lamination-wise, it was in elementary school, where we had like a very big school laminator. It was like a prize if you got to go laminate something of yours. Anywho, I did watch a girl do this, like one video on a girl doing it herself. It's pretty straightforward. It's basically just two big stickers, two very large page-sized stickers. So I will get you in a better spot. Maybe if I move you down a bit, that'll help. You can see what's happening. I figured once I get them done, we'll actually go over the checklist itself so I don't find a way to ruin them before I have them laminated. Okay. This makes me scared. Don't want any air bubbles. That I know for sure. Do you see how much I'm shaking? Okay. So now apparently you can like stop here if you just want the front laminated, but I want this puppy front to back laminated, so we're going hard mode here. When I watched the girl do this, she started peeling it off, but she didn't fully peel it off, and she sort of like peeled it as she went down the sheet. Again, trying to like not get any air bubbles and all that kind of stuff in there. I'm gonna do the same, but I'm definitely much more nervous about this part of it. Ah, this is scary. Oh, this is scary. No. Okay, disaster is striking. Okay, I need this to like not fold up. No. Oh, I see a big bubble. No! I think I can smooth it out. Okay, wait! I kind of messed up in making them like perfectly aligned, so the corner down here is like really tight. I'm not gonna be able to have any sort of lip, which I was hoping to have, but that's not bad. For our first one ever. I'm just gonna like really smooth it out now. Make sure there's no trapped air in there. I fear I've just unlocked a new obsession. Watch me laminate everything I possibly can. Self-laminate. Wow, this truly feels magical. I'm impressed very easily if you can't tell. Fancy. Okay, one down. I'll speed through the next two and we'll see what we're working with. And I'm back home again. Of course, when I tried to get an up close of the process, I like royally fucked it. I was gonna say fuck it and just keep one of them with that sort of like bend in the back because I didn't want to waste anymore. But I was showing my dad the finished products and I realized I had a duplicate on the 3rd page. So I could have said fuck it ×2, but 2 imperfections, too much. That's too much. I'm gonna hate looking at that, knowing that I like didn't fix it. Like that'll drive me. So I did reprint it and I did re-laminate it. Here they are. Like, look at that. I was noticing if you get like a little bit of air bubble, you can sort of like push it out with your fingers, but if it's too much, aka like the last one that I was doing, there's no turning back. There's no real salvaging it. So I will list these if you're curious about what my checklists are going to entail. Like I said, there's 3: a weekly, a bi-weekly, and a monthly. For the weekly, dusting all surfaces, including shelves and furniture, clean mirrors and glass surfaces, bathroom surfaces, cat litter, change and sweep. I'll change it more than once a week, but at least to make sure that it is done and the area swept at least once a week. Organize and declutter living spaces. This one I also do pretty much every day, but again, to have it on the checklist, so if there's a week that things are not so great or I'm feeling a little down, then I have it here as an actual point that I can tick off, that I can do and feel accomplished, all that stuff. Vacuum carpets and area rugs, and then sweep and mop hard floors. 7 tasks to do weekly with some stipulations, but you know. Okay, bi-weekly. Clean and disinfect toilets, sinks, and showers. Scrub and disinfect kitchen countertops and sinks. Clean kitchen appliances such as stove, oven, fridge. I don't mean like a deep clean. I mean just like make sure that they're wiped down. Clean and disinfect light switches and doorknobs. Wash and change bed linens. Some people do that weekly. That's too much for me, personally. I mean, hygiene-wise, I'm sure that's great. But bi-weekly, that's good enough for me. Clean and disinfect pet area. So this is like a deeper clean of, it's sort of like a porch that I have out there, if you can call it that. It's a closet that serves as a porch that I have my cat's litter box in. So it can get kind of messy out there between dirt, snow, rain, all the stuff for my shoes, mud. That's pretty much all out there. So sort of deep clean the whole space. Clean and disinfect garbage cans. Organize recycling. Sweep and tidy outdoor and porch areas. So in the same vein as the disinfecting pet areas, just again, that area and the area in front of my door. Where I live, Newfoundland, it's very windy. Sometimes if there's like garbage or recycling from recycling day, that stuff can blow down and I'll just leave it because I'm like, oh, that's annoying, and then walk past it. And then every time I see it, I'll be pissed off seeing it, but then I won't do anything about it because I'm like, this wasn't my garbage, but like, it's my problem now, so I need to deal with it. That's more what that's all about. And then monthly, this one's the shortest of them all. Dust ceiling fans and light fixtures, wipe down cabinets and drawers in the kitchen and the bathroom. Clean and disinfect computer keyboards and screens. Those will also go for like TV screens. Wipe down baseboards and molding. I don't really have molding, but baseboards and walls if there's any noticeable buildup of any kind, spills of any kind. Vacuum furniture and upholstery. I really like to get into a habit of vacuuming my couch. I did get this little handheld vacuum with a bunch of different attachments for Christmas last year. So that will come very in handy, I would imagine. I have not been using it to its full potential, that's for sure. And lastly is clean windows inside and out. Given it's winter, the out part probably will not be done monthly, but I don't even know if I've ever cleaned my windows. I mean, I definitely have like once or twice, but that is not something that is in my mind as a regular thing to do. And then sometimes I'm looking at my windows and I'm like, wow, they look really like dirty. That's weird. Like, yeah, they're dirty because you have to clean them. Like, hello? Anyways, there they are. I'm so happy with it. I'm so glad with how it turned out. I did kind of cut them a little bit. Like, I was hoping to have more of a lip than that, but whatever. That's not the end of the world. And my thoughts were to have them just attached to my fridge here. These tend to not be super strong, but I'm hoping it will be able to hold these. It's like these little magnetic clip things, almost like a chip clip. It moved a little bit, but okay. Hell yeah. Her life is put together. Now I just have to actually use it. I definitely need a shower, but I will be sweating this evening, so I am not gonna shower yet. I signed up for a heels dance class. I've taken one before, like they had like a freebie if you want to try it. I really enjoyed it. So they had this pop-up 4-week technique tune-up. I already had one class, so this will be class 2 of the 4. Why am I talking so much with my hands? Oh my god. They're 2 hours long, so it's a nice beefy occasion. What is that wording? A beefy occasion for a dance class. That is tonight at 6:30, so I only have like a couple of hours-ish until that starts. Definitely gonna have to do something different with my hair. That was something I was really struggling with. Because it's a heels class, I wanted to be able to like kind of whip my hair around a bit if I wanted to. So I had it in a ponytail, but the ponytail was just sticking to my face because I was sweating so much, and little pieces were kind of tugging too much in the front of my hair. I'm really cautious of tension alopecia. There was a while in one of my health fitness phases that I'd wear my hair up in a high ponytail with 2 different elastics, and it kind of fucked my hairline. At least I think it did. There's a lot of things that happened at that time, but it definitely wasn't good for my hairline, and she be migrating sometimes, so I don't like to wear my hair up in like tight high hairstyles for that reason. So I might do braids. Like braids are not fun to be whipping around, but I need to have my hair not in my face because it was driving me insane. On that note, I'm gonna go do some editing, have a little snack before my dance class. It was quite strenuous, but in a good way. It also felt very strenuous because I haven't done like cardio like that in a while. So I'm excited. I really, really had fun last time. Great atmosphere, great people. It's gonna be fun. It's 7:30. I didn't go to my dance class. Life happens and things happen that you can't control. So I'm gonna do a workout here, like a little one, and then get a shower because I need a shower. But before that, I remembered I did not do something yesterday. I'm doing like this whole thing. I don't know if you've seen this.
Fuck,
this
man.
genre of video.
The fuck?
It's like my favorite.
What the fuck you showing me? What you kind of feet with a bird and shit? I'm already upset. What you got next?
I don't mind cottage cheese texture, but to make it more like cheesecake or more like what this is based on, I'm going to blend this. I'm just gonna give it a little mix. Okay, this is a plastic container and I'm like putting my hands really hardcore around it. I feel like that's not a good idea. If I, in this vlog, was like, this is my 2-ingredient creamy cheesecake pudding. Look at it. Isn't it just delightful? Tastes great too. You can't even tell the difference. Somewhat believable at least, right? This is just whipped cottage cheese. You just can't believe everything you see is the point. Now, in this, call me crazy, but I would like to sweeten this, and I think everyone that's doing this with just plain Greek yogurt, and they're like, this is cheesecake. I don't think they're telling the truth. Plain Greek yogurt, for me, is more akin to sour cream. Are you telling me if you put a few cookies in a tub of sour cream, it's gonna be cheesecake? I think no. Yes, there's sweetness from the cookies, but cheesecake isn't just sweet from the base, it's sweet all the way through. I'm gonna put 1 packet of Sugar Twin, my favorite artificial sweetener, and a little bit of vanilla bean, Torani. Not sugar-free because sugar-free, everything tastes the exact same. Don't come for me. I'm not gonna put too much of this. I'm gonna try not to at least. I mean, it looks delightful. Silky smooth. Oh yeah, now for the really fun part. Biscoff. Biscoff going in the cheese. My thought was, needs to set for at least 2 hours is what they say. The people of the online sphere. Some of them are broken. I could feel it when I picked this pack up, but I don't really give a fuck. And I'm gonna jam pack it. This for me is like dessert that is a little bit better for you, not a healthy thing that is parading as dessert. It has like 75 grams of protein and no flavor. You feel me? My thought was that while I work out and after when I shower, all of that will take a while. I'm very slow with everything. And I feel like I need to take my time, otherwise I will lose my cool. I mean, I never really have a cool, but any chance I have of a cool will be gone. This is very quickly filling up. Okay. Don't put them close together, people. That's my first lesson here. It'll be set by the time I'm done all of those things so I can try it. And even if I don't want to finish it, which wouldn't really be like me. Especially, I even just like yogurt and cottage cheese anyway, so yeah, even if there's some left over, I can, sorry, I can put it in the fridge, seal it back up, and save some for later. I don't want to be disgusting right now, but I might have to. I don't want to get that spoon back out. I am so sorry. Gonna try to put the lid on. Try. Okay, I'm just gonna put something heavy on top of it in the fridge because it won't fully close, but... Yay! Dessert! I needed that to be able to weigh it down enough. Can't wait! Oh my god, 16 minutes. It is much later. I kind of got caught in a scroll after I worked out, so have not showered yet. I have my robe on as I am about to shower, but before, I just could not help myself. I really want to try the cheesecake dupe, the TikTok hack, whatever you'd like to call it. It really like settled into the container, but it looks and smells good. Let's try it. Easy to scoop, that's for sure. You know what? Oh my god. I did go crazy with the cookies. Like, that's a lot of Biscoff. That does taste like cheesecake though. Like, if you gave me this and told me it was a cheesecake dessert, I would believe you. Cheers.